Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel. Today we have something special because today is Hwasa Day, Hwasa for Mamamoo of course. She has a birthday today and she is 25 international age now. Korean age she is obviously 26 already, but yeah, I'm really happy for her, congratulations, and for the off chance anyone involved with any Mamamoo official stuff sees this reaction video for some reason, I don't know why, then please tell her I love her. Anyways, that was a quick, stupid moment for me. Um, yeah, I really love Mamamoo, I really love Rasa. She is my kind of my ultimate bias. It always goes back and forth between her and Soyeon, but I would at this point consider both of them my ultimate bias. I just can't choose. So I really love her. And I was thinking about what should I react to, right? Because I know every song from her, and yeah, I was like, I want to do like something funny, maybe some like fun compilation stuff. Because I actually have not watched that many content videos for Mamamoo, especially for the recent past. So I was like, maybe I will see a lot of stuff that I haven't seen yet. But then again, I also wanted to be like doing something more meaningful in a sense. And I found this video, which is Hwasa's life story, idol who came from poverty and became a superstar. And I just really, really want to watch this and make a reaction video for that. And this is by Do You Run, Everyday K Culture. So this is also a YouTube channel. Link to the original videos in the description below. And yeah, I don't have much more to say before we get started, other than if you're new to this channel, then welcome. I do K-pop reactions every single day, sometimes also K-hip-hop reactions, but mostly K-pop. If you want to see what specific artists I checked out so far, you can go on my channel and on the playlist tab there is playlist for every artist. And I also have a Patreon for more exclusive content such as reactions to TV shows, watching Island and Road to Kingdom right now, and I also watch Good Girl. And yeah, that's about it. And for the patrons that are currently supporting me, thank you so much for pledging your support this month again. I really, really appreciate it. Special shout out to Isomnia, of course, my tier 3 Patreon. Thank you so much. And yeah, again, let's get started with this one. Hwasa's love story, not love, my god, life story, I'm sorry. Here we go. Story actually, oh, there's Korean subtitles, interesting. So I would assume that it's in English, I guess.
There is an image we typically picture when we think
Yeah.
of female K-pop idols. What image comes to your mind? A white face? A skinny body? A pretty face with big double-lidded eyes?
This is probably okay. I will pause sometimes and try to talk about stuff because I think this is quite a deep topic because it tackles a lot of controversies, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of like yeah, stereotypes is a good word, I guess. I know a bit about her story, and obviously what he just said definitely is the case because usually skinny is the goal. You know, there's so many stories. I don't even have to tell you, but there's so many stories about idols, especially female idols, of course, but male idols as well. But especially female idols to have a specific weight they have to always have and be below. And if you don't make the cut, then you like get scolded and stuff. Or if you're a trainee, then you can't get like opportunities to do more and grow and maybe even debut because you don't make the weight cut and stuff. So it's very very strict and yeah.
There are countless idols who are so visually stunning, but in the sea of these picturesque idols, there is one person who stands out. An idol with a tanned face.
Okay, I would not say there's not any other person who stands out who's also not as, I guess, perfectly skinny as the industry wants her to be. Um, I'm not sure if this like these people count as idols, but for example, I would say Ailey and Jamie are two examples that also don't really fit that, I guess, stereotype that the industry is trying to get to. So there's definitely some others too. I can't think of right now, or maybe I just don't know yet. So I wouldn't say she's the only one, but obviously she's a prominent example.
Face, sanpaku eyes, an hourglass-shaped
I don't know what Senpaku is, but I know that because of the skin, you know, the tan skin.
body which you can't find that easily in the East, and a husky soulful voice like that of a pop diva from the West. A rising star in the K-pop scene that all the celebrities would love to work with. Who is it, you ask? It's the one and only Hwasa of Mamamoo. But wait, pop quiz.
Okay,
Which item did Hwasa not sell out?
wait, what?
Number 1, 곱창. Number 2, recorder music books. Number 3, protein shake.
Protein
Number
shake.
4,
right?
fried seaweed. Do you think you know the answer?
Cody
Then
check.
tell us in the comment. And I'm sure
I don't
you've
know.
already hit the like button, subscribed, and turned on the notification, right? Make sure you do to find out the winner
I also don't know what he meant by sell out, like making an ad for it or what.
right away when we make to the winner selected. Keep watching the
Okay.
video and you'll find out. Hwasa was born on July 23, 1995 in Jeonju, Jeollabuk-do, the youngest daughter in the family of 3 girls. Her real name is An Hye-jin.
On here, Jun.
Her stage name Hwasa comes from the Korean adjective Hwasahada, which means gorgeous.
That fits so perfectly.
Though it's true that there are many idols who were born into rich families and took the royal road to fame and fortune, Hwasa
I'm not sure if the idols that were shown on screen right now, like Jui from Twice or Jennie, are actually the idols that that are born into rich families. I actually don't know much about that kind of stuff from idols. I don't know like who is from a rich background and who is not. The only idol I actually know that about, and that's just because I heard it by random, is Oogie from Idol. That she is like supposedly part of a really rich, or I guess not rich, but like a very high family in China. So I don't know. Or like that Suga from BTS is like a great, 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 great cousin or whatever of some royal family in Korea, which obviously didn't help him debut because it's like such a wide connection. He didn't benefit from that, of course. But yeah, I don't know much about idols regarding their like families and stuff.
was the exact opposite. She was born in a countryside town and grew up riding on her dad's cultivator.
Okay.
Her family was poor, but she was raised by warm and loving parents. From a young
That's so
age,
cute.
Hwasa liked wearing makeup, and when she was in elementary school, she announced to her family that she was gonna become a singer and not go to university.
Okay.
Her conservative parents, who were poor and in debt, were strongly against her big dream, but Hwasa remained
sense.
stubborn about her dream to become a singer. Hwasa actually went to the same middle school and high school with future teammate Hwin, who
Wien. Yeah, I know that. But I actually don't know much more about that. Actually, I just know that fact and that they're friends since then. But they probably support each other a lot in the dream, right? Because Hwasa, at least, I'm not sure about Rian's background for her family, but Hwasa, at least as we know now, had like kind of a rough road to get like the acceptance from her parents, probably because they didn't want it. And she probably felt discouraged to like pursue her dream a lot of the time. And I feel like a friend who shares the dream and like they keep pushing each other probably helps a lot.
share the same dream.
Yeah.
One time, Hwasa downloaded 20,000 songs off the internet with Hwin, which cost 30 million won, and her parents scolded her
Oh my
big
god.
time.
Why did she do that though? 20,000 songs? Why?
Hwasa had dark skin from a young age and was always cheerful and easygoing.
I want that album, by the way. God damn it.
But every once in a while, some ignorant person would view her as a rebellious kid just because of her skin color. She later said that all those encounters and experiences with those people have made her stronger. So Hwasa, determined to achieve
Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
her dream, went to a number of singing auditions, sometimes with Hwin, sometimes without. Strangely, every time Hwasa and Hwin each went for a different audition, things didn't go well, and they failed multiple times.
Oh, okay.
One judge was particularly rude and said to Hwasa, "You're pretty good at singing and dancing, but you're too ugly and fat, so no."
Jesus Christ. Imagine saying that, man. Like, fuck.
Hwasa and Hwin didn't give up on their dreams though.
Honestly, Wien is also not the skinniest, I'm not sure how like they were back then in that age. Regarding the comment that the audition I just made, I would assume that Hwasa was already kind of in her body shape that she is in right now, but I'm not sure about Wien. Maybe she was like skinnier back then, but I feel like she's also a little bit not skinny, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure what's the good word for that because I'm not like first language English, so I don't want to like say something wrong. But maybe she was skinny back then. I don't know.
And one day, when they had failed auditions so many times and were about ready to give up, they got a phone call from one of the auditions that they had passed, and the two ran around in the house screaming out of joy. And so
They ran into the house, so they were like together a lot, right? That's so cool, man.
when they were in 9th grade, they both entered RBW Entertainment and began
Nice.
training. This is when a new chapter of her life began, as Hwasa moved to Seoul as a teenager.
Nice.
Her life in Seoul began in a small, shabby rooftop house.
Typical.
It was a tiny house that was hot during the summer and cold during the winter, and it hurt her parents to know that that was where their youngest daughter lived. But Hwasa
Youngest daughter, so she has siblings, huh? I actually don't know about that.
later consoled her dad and said that even though it was rough back then, it was such an intense period of her life and that she sometimes misses it.
Oh, okay.
Despite the adverse living conditions, Hwasa trained hard and eventually debuted as a member of Mamamoo. Now,
One of the greatest things ever happening in K-pop. Mamamoo debuting.
Mamamoo was quite unique and different from other idol groups. The group was introduced as a highly skilled quartet where every member had incredible singing abilities and dancing skills. Right from its debut, Mamamoo was a hit.
Was that actually true what you just said? Because I remember hearing that obviously they were like introduced as like a vocal group more so than a K-pop group. So wasn't there some like pre-debut story about how they actually tried to be like a gospel group or like I don't know what, like they didn't try to be in K-pop at first. I think they tried something else with the group, right? Wasn't that like anything there? I don't remember. And regarding the really good dancing skills from the B on, I'm not sure about that one either, because Mamamoo was never really known as a dancing group up until maybe Gogo Baby a little bit, like when they started, kind of, dancing, having more of a choreo. I mean, they always kind of danced a little bit, but they didn't really have a choreo from what I know. So I'm not sure if that's actually true that they were known as a really good dancing group from debut. It sounds a little bit off. But yeah, the vocal thing for sure. So that makes them very, very unique.
Hwasa in particular was, and still is, an all-round idol.
Yes,
She can sing both low and high, she's great with narration, she can rap, and she's a great dancer. Plus, she has the it factor, which is considered the most important on stage.
True.
Hwasa has a uniquely husky and sexy vocal tone, and has a good command of various singing
Oh, I didn't know she covered this one. Oh no, that's the theme song for Sky Castle, the K-drama. Man, that song is so nice.
methods, which makes her one of the best idols in terms of
Oh my God.
vocals. Also, when she sings low notes, she does what's known as the
Loco.
growl vocal, which is a singing method often used by black people and is hard to come by in the K-pop idol scene.
Okay.
Because Hwasa can sing and rap so well, she is both a vocalist and a rapper in Mamamoo.
True, but she rarely ever raps, these days. She kind of did. I think in Reality in Black there was one or two songs where in Hip she kind of had a little bit of a rap part, right? But it was not really original rap because it was the same lyrics as Mobius. But it still kind of was a rap part, so I guess that counts. But she's not really used to rapping anymore, right?
That's why she has the most parts in a song. Her musical spectrum is so incredibly wide, ranging from
Is that true? That she has always the most parts? I always feel like it's like solo or something.
R&B and rap to rock and ballad, that she appears to belong in a completely different league compared to other idols.
The Kelly Talk cover. I reacted to this, by the
Her
way.
unbelievable talents make everyone genuinely excited about the future of her career.
Yes.
Hwasa also released a solo work called Twit in February
Twit.
2019, and it was a major hit. She is famous for
Oh
having
my
a
God,
lot
the
of
stage,
fans
dude.
among fellow celebrities as well,
Oh, the
which might have to
stage.
do with her originality in the K-pop scene or her Western pop diva type of vibe. One of her biggest fans is Hyuna.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
two actually collaborated when Hyuna's stage performance of Ice Ice featured Hwasa.
Why did I not notice? I am fucking stupid. My God, Hyuna is one of my favorites too. How did I not know this? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. When was this? No, I have to watch this. Oh my God, I have to watch.
Since then,
What the fuck? How did I
they've
not know
been close
that?
enough to
Okay.
keep in touch to this day.
Oh my God.
Another one of Hwasa's fans is After
Nana.
School's Nana.
Oh, love you,
She
Nana.
said in an interview that she loves Hwasa for how passionate, sexy, and confident she is. Meanwhile, rapper
I mean, Nana is all of that too, you know what I mean?
Loco picked Hwasa as his ideal type and ceaselessly sent her a request for a collaboration. Eventually, the collaboration did happen with the song Don't Give It To Me. K-pop singer Tiffany once said, Hwasa is charismatic
Tiffany.
AF, while actress Kang Sora said that Hwasa is her favorite idol.
Oh, Kang Sora.
Not only that, solo artist
Oh, this
Changha
was
said
amazing
multiple
too.
times on air that she wanted to collaborate with Hwasa.
And it happened.
But even Hwasa, the celebrity of celebrities, has been at the center of a controversy before.
Yep.
It all began on July 7th,
Oh,
2009.
yeah, I was thinking of something different regarding Mamamoo, but yeah, this is the airport fashion thing. That's not a controversy.
At Incheon International Airport. Hwasa had just landed home after performing at Super Concert in Hong Kong. She was wearing a white mask and a white crop top, and it was this outfit that started the controversy. Hwasa wasn't wearing a bra underneath at the time, and this sparked a heated discussion on the internet. While some argued that you're supposed to wear a bra when you're in public in case it makes others uncomfortable, others argued that you're free not to wear a bra if you don't want to, and that there's no need for anyone to argue over it. But Hwasa doesn't care at all what people say. Instead, she keeps her cool and smiles at her fans. About the controversy, Hwasa didn't release any statement and kept silent until November 14th, 2019, when Mamamoo's new album, Reality in Black, was
Right, the song itself, right.
released. In the title track, Hip, Hwasa finally broke silence about the whole no bra controversy. In the song Hip, one of the lyrics goes like this. Also, she appears in the teaser video wearing hip-slung jeans. When people questioned whether or not the lyric was referring to the no bra controversy, Hwasa kept her confident demeanor and said, "It just came out naturally. I wasn't exactly aiming for anything. I'm grateful for all the reviews." Hwasa is also known as the sold-out queen. The nickname was given when she appeared on Korean variety show I Live Alone.
I probably don't know about this because I really don't watch shows that much.
And pretty much anything Hwasa touched in the show was sold out after the show was aired.
Wait, really?
Gopchang, which Hwasa ate for lunch during the show, became hugely popular all around the country.
Damn.
When her Playing the Recorder was aired, websites that sell recorder music books were swamped with orders.
Jesus.
And when she ate fried seaweed, it got sold out shortly after the show was broadcast.
Wait, how can fried seaweed sell out? Isn't that like so high in stock? Like, how can that happen?
All this goes to show what a superstar she is. That said, unlike her sexy and mature public image, Hwasa in real life is a typical maknae who is cute and easygoing.
That is true.
She loves her fans very much, and she's an extremely good daughter to her parents. Hwasa has an infinite amount of love for her parents, who gave her support and helped her become a singer, even when they weren't exactly well off. So Hwasa actually paid off all of her parents' debts as soon as she got paid as a singer.
Nice.
Her dad's love for her is well known to her fans as well. When Hwasa made
Where's her mom, by the way? We never saw her in this video.
her debut, her dad hung a placard in his town at the
That's
time.
cool.
And when Hwasa came back home after a long time away, he cooked eels for her. So then, what is Hwasa's lifestyle like? Well, Hwasa is a textbook girl crush, and her lifestyle makes her even more fascinating. The car she bought for the very first time is a Volvo XC40.
Okay.
FYI, the release price of a Volvo CX with no option is about 46 million won.
What's that? Is that like $40,000? I don't really know actually what to think.
Hwasa has recently moved to a new house too. She was worried about the security of her old apartment because its building number and room number had been revealed to the public.
Oh, really? Damn.
Her new house is enormous.
Yeah.
The price of the house is around 2.7 billion won.
Wow.
Lately, Hwasa was featured in Dua Lipa's new song Physical, and she actually sang her part in Korean.
Yes,
With numerous accomplishments and accolades, Hwasa has
She's so
become a
cute.
real trendsetter of our time. Her past and present have been amazing to say the least. Just imagine how much more fascinating her future will be.
Yes, please.
Thanks so much for watching today's
I hope
video.
so.
Please hit the like button and subscribe. If
Alright.
there's any K-pop star you want to know more about,
Okay, so sure I will like sure I will subscribe. Come on, let's do it. That was about it for this video. I've knew a lot of these things, and some things were also missing. Like the controversy he was talking about was not really controversy, I would say, and I was thinking of something else regarding Mamamoo. Probably a lot of people know about, but some don't. I don't want to get into it because it's obviously a thing that Mumus are not proud of. I'm also Momo. So it's something that we're not proud of and that we don't really want to talk about that much. It happened in the past. We can't change it, and it is what it is. And I just hope that it never happens again, because definitely was a little bit too much. But yeah, if you don't know what it is, then look it up. It's not that hard to find. Although the actual content that it was about was deleted everywhere, so it's probably hard to watch the actual original content about it. Anyways, yeah, that was my reaction to Hwasa's life story by Doyuram, Everyday K Culture. Thank you so much for this video. If you watched this, then yeah, hi, and good video. I like it. I like the pace of it. I would say there's some missing information here. Um, like example, the scandal thing. Is it's not really true that that was a scandal. I guess you could. I guess out of narrative standpoint, because she herself also called it a scandal in the song hip. So I guess out of a narrative standpoint, it makes sense. But it sounded like a little bit too much. I think one thing you could have also talked about is all the ads and the CFs she gets. Like the ad deals and stuff. She's in front, at the front page of a lot of magazines and stuff. So basically, she's kind of like the ad queen in Korea right now, and she's actually up there with like Lisa, Irene, and stuff like that. So she's insanely high up there, which is insane to be honest, because from where she came from, as we all see in this video as well, like she's a person who doesn't fit the ideal body type in Korea and in K-pop, um, like in many ways. She is not like a dancer, I would say, and she's also just a little bit unusual, I think. So everything about her is like kind of like underdog story to me. Also, obviously the poor family thing. So everything is kind of underdog story, and the way she went up there and got more huge and huge, and now is like one of the CF queens or the ad queens in Korea, is to me insane, and I'm super super proud of that. I just want to highlight that fact even more because that's obviously one thing that will always kind of stick with her. We all not know how long Mamamoo will last. I really hope they will extend the contracts. I think it's gonna be I think about next year, somewhere around this time, they have to like extend or disband. I think because the 7 years are over then, and I really hope they extend. Like please, I hope, because not only because of my selfish reason. Obviously, I want them to be longer there, but also have a selfish reason. I want to see them live one day, and I haven't yet, because they haven't had the World Tour yet. And I was always expecting it was gonna be end of this year or early next year, but then Corona happened and everything is delayed. So I'm not sure um, anymore about that. So I was like, all the time before Corona happened, I was like thinking, okay, even if they disband next year, I think there will still be a final world tour before they would. So I was always like, at least I got to see them live, even if they disband, which I don't hope. But yeah, what I want to say is that even if they disband at some point, because at some point they probably will, even if it's like 5 or 10 more years in the future, they probably will at some point. And then um, let's talk only about Vasa here, but all of the members, of course, are kind of included here. Vasa, will still have a solo career and obviously have to make a living out of that, of something. And I think the ad thing, like being very popular, she made an Instagram is insanely rising a lot in followers. Everything like in her brand under her own name, Vasa, is something that will always be there, even if Mamamoo isn't there anymore. So I think it's really, really cool for her personally as well that she grows so much right now. And I'm very, very happy for her. And I don't want to make this even longer than it is because it's already really, really long. But I really want to like celebrate her birthday today. She's also a Leo, and I always want to mention that because it's like a small fun fact, I guess, for me. That I usually actually look out for Leos in idols because it used to be like a running gag with me and my friends. Because whenever I got into K-pop and I discovered a lot of groups, kind of like let's say like 10 to 15 groups, I noticed that a lot of the time actually, if there was a Leo in the group, the person was my bias, and that was like before I even looked at the like signs. So I was very like the zodiac signs. So I was very interested in why that is, and well, I'm personally myself a Leo, and in my personal life also have a lot of friends that are Leos, and I feel like I always like we always click really well, Leo with Leo. You know, I think that is something there. I don't know. Leos are a very interesting species, I would say. I don't believe so much in zodiac signs, but a little bit, I guess. And so that's always why it's a running gag for me. Why I look out where the Leos are, and why I'm especially happy if a Leo has birthday, you know, and stuff. And yeah, Leo time, like the month where Leos have birthday, starts or started like a few days ago actually. So I also have birthday soon, and a lot of friends have birthday soon. So it's a cool time for me always. And yeah, anyways, that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, like I did on this channel, by the way. And comment down below what I should check out next. Whatever it is, I don't mind. And see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Peace.